I'm back from my shopping trip. I went to the store and I took an auto. You guys already know about like my auto adventures. We'll have enough food and more bowls as well. Girl, I didn't know that I needed bowls. Obviously I do for a chili party, so I went ahead and separated all of my bowls. I have one more to wash of these yellow bowls. And as I was thinking about it, like, oh, I don't really have enough bowls. So I just went and got some more bowls that were really inexpensive, and I'm gonna start cooking. Can we just say this one thing? I honestly thought my house was gonna be on fire. Like, I've had this chili in the slow cooker, and I've never like left a slow cooker on while I was gone because I've always been afraid. I know that they say you can, and you can even put a timer on, which I totally forgot to do that. But it's been on low all day. I think we're good. I think we are golden. Like, things are working out the way they need to be. Like, I'm on time for things. And honestly, I think I am slightly nervous, like, not gonna lie, slightly nervous to have something at my house because, you know, it's my house. Yeah, you never know what to expect, how people will take your home and the things that you do and the things that you set up. But all week I've been kind of like cleaning and setting things up. Like, I'm gonna show you guys. Actually unpacking, we had one more suitcase of things to unpack. So I unpacked, I have to clean that room as I'm walking by and I notice it. I unpacked and fixed my shelf. So I don't know if you guys remember when I used to film videos in my office, I would say, hey, welcome back to the Jazzy Nation. And there'd be this big old wooden thing behind me. Hated it. Hated the placement, hated that it was so big, so bulky. So I took the initiative, and it was heavy, but I got it down and I moved it to this spot here and put a mirror on top and then decorated it. And on the bottom, we now put our shoes. So it's functional. That is what I love about life. I really like it. So we've got this flag from Morocco. Actually, this was a flag that was given to my husband when he got his job. And so that is always a staple in our home. We've got this little candle holder situation from Morocco. I think that was a gift. Books. Obviously, we have our letter sign. It says, I love you. So I'll turn that on later. We've got our little area here. We've got this picture of Casablanca. Y'all are always in my heart. And then we have candle, obviously, more books. And so I just looked on Pinterest to try to figure out how to make this space work for me. And it works. I didn't have to spend any money. I was thinking I'd have to go to IKEA and do a whole thing, but I am satisfied. Kind of organized in here as well. You all have seen me clean this room before. On my list, I've got rooms need to be cleaned, bathrooms cleaned, vacuum, sweep, mop. We kind of vacuumed, we kind of swept, maybe mopped today. Fixed couch covers, that's super easy. I just take the covers off the couch and then I just scrunch them in. Let's get into making this stuff and doing chores. Ooh, that looks so good. So I also have a vegetarian chili and a little bit of this left over that I put in a little pot because it was kind of overflowing when I was prepping it last night. So that's gonna help with people that have dietary restrictions, can't eat meat or don't wanna eat meat. So the chili that I made that's veg is a sweet potato chili. So that is the bulk of that. Looks really good. Very happy. So I'm gonna put the other things on the stove and get some other things going, and I'll talk to you guys later. So I think I finished everything. Almost all the food is done, and yeah, everything's laid out. So let me show you really quickly before people start showing up. Got some music playing in the background, which is super important. Got our chili here. This is our veg chili, just in case. I was able to do all the dishes, and they're here, so they're drying. I could probably put them away in like 10 more minutes. Our bread's looking good. Looking real good. We've got our chili. Like, everything looks good. We've got like sauces and some extra salt and pepper stuff. And then that is my little makeshift pantry. Forgot to show you all that. But anyways, got a vegetable tray, and we've got some avocado and all of our toppings and Rice Krispie treats. So actually let me put out this tray and our Rice Krispie treats. I'll cut those up while I wait for people to show up. So traffic is kind of bad, but I know that some people are on their way. I'm really happy because I got done right at 5:30, like right on the dot. Kind of timed it perfectly, toot toot, but it was a struggle, girl. No, it was fun. I enjoy doing these things, and it's fun. So yeah, everything is clean. I'm really happy. Game set up. This is the dog game, Dog Deluxe, which is super fun. We've got this drink that I made, which is Sprite and pomegranate juice with pomegranate seeds and limes, water, drinks, chips, snacks, Rice Krispie treats will go there. And then we've got card games in here. We've got music going on. I got a big old hole in my wall right here. Let me see if I can go fill that real quick. Okay, so I fixed it. I mean, you could still tell, but toothpaste with something like a sharp edge at least conceals it for a little bit. Coming to y'all mid-moisture, just moisturizing my hair. I'm about to go out. There's an Independence Day celebration / picnic, so I'm getting ready for that. Getting my hair all set up. Yeah, just wanted to come on and say what's up and update you all on our chili party that we had yesterday. It went very well. Everybody liked the chili. You all know I have a hair channel, and it needs some work. It needs some new videos and some updating, which I'm getting to. I actually have a video coming out about how I make my oil and my shea butter. And I have a video about that right now on this channel, but the updated version is gonna go on Jasmine Monet. I just have to figure out how to do 2 channels. Like, it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle because I feel like I barely can do 1 channel and be effective. So I think it's a mind shift. I think it's a mindset shift, honestly. Productivity, effective planning, all of that is just going to take a different mindset for me, especially while working as well. So I'm going to figure it out because I do like making hair videos, and I always get a lot of questions on my hair. This oil is really good. It's got some peppermint essential oil in there as well as tea tree, so it's really good for itchy scalp. And honestly, when I make my oils, it just depends on the way that we're feeling, because I make this for my husband as well, for his beard and his scalp. And if he's like, I'm itchy, then I'll try to find something to help combat the itchiness. And same with me, if I'm itchy, then I need to find something to combat my itchiness. Or if we need something more moisturizing because the weather is changing, then I'll look for ingredients. Made it to an oxygen park, that's what I'm gonna call it, and it's really cool. It's very forest-like, a lot of green space, fresh air, and a lot of really pretty butterflies. We are meeting people here for a little picnic, and I'm really excited because I've never been to this side of town in a park, and just excited to be outside.
Ready? On your mark, get set, go! Come on, Ashika! Come on, come on! Boy, come on! Ashika! Oh my goodness, okay.
Slowly, slowly.
You're saving my money. Yeah.
It's okay. Great job, great job, great job.
Slow. Take your time. Take your time.
Great job, great job.
Day, and I'm sorry I didn't finish vlogging yesterday. I was so tired after the picnic, being at the park. I could not catch an auto for about an hour and a half, so once I got somebody on my Ola app, I hopped right on it, and the ride was about an hour or so. So it was a pretty far ride. I did that, and then I was just really tired after that. I ate dinner and then hung out with my husband just a little bit to make something for lunch. So it's super easy. When I meal prep, all I have to do is put things together. So assembling a salad means there are no excuses to not eat lunch or not eat something healthy. Cut up vegetables from our veggie platter. Some cilantro. I love cilantro as lettuce. I've got an avocado in here. So healthy fats. Save the rest for my boo thing. Guys, I am back from work. It is Friday. I'm just so happy that it is Friday. Even though yesterday kind of felt like a weekend, but we need another weekend because today was a little rough. Yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, I keep saying this, you gotta follow me on Instagram, but I talked about my experience today and how it's just expat life is kind of getting to me. It's a little bit much at the moment because, I don't know, I just feel and felt earlier today like an oddball, like did not belong here, and people were basically telling me that in the whispered conversations but looking at me kind of situation, like they were whispering but doing like this, but like looking right at me and giggling. And although I know I look different, you and I know that I don't belong here by appearance, it just really felt like that today. And I know it's curiosity and all of that stuff. Nobody means harm to me, but it does suck sometimes. It feels like you're in a zoo, and it also feels like I can't explain that to anybody except for you guys and my husband, because he's, you know, of this complexion somewhat, sort of, and just knows what I'm going through. So yeah, if you've ever felt like this as a person of color in another country, or just with your identity in America, another country, wherever, let me know your story down in the comment section below, because I know that it's not just me.